Hey, hey, hey! I hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and I don't have one. I don't have just two, but I have multiple hot remote opportunities that I'm going to get into. I got to get these out to you because I know they're going to fly and we want to be able to catch them. So, first things first, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and select all. That way, YouTube tells you every time that I post a video, and I post the hottest remote opportunities and information right here Monday through Friday. And on that note, we are ready to jump in. All right, you guys, we are jumping on in here and we are hitting the highlights of the highlights. The first company that I want to share with y'all is CVS. And we know about CVS. This is a major retail pharmacy company. They also have a lot of other services that they do. I remember years ago, they joined forces with, I believe, Aetna, and you'll see so many opportunities on their careers page, which is why I always love the opportunity to share CVS. And you can check them out on their Glassdoor. 48,000 reviews, 10,000 plus employees, and you can see people enjoy working here. So that is awesome for us, and there's plenty for us to research. Now, to navigate to their careers, if you just scroll to the bottom, you'll see under Get to Know Us Careers. We're going to select that, and then from here, you can learn more about the company. I'm going to just go ahead and leave this search blank and hit search, and then now it's going to allow me to filter it a little bit more to my liking. And I always choose, the remote, and that's what I put for the location, and then I go from there. So let's get into one lead right now. So jumping on in, this is for CVS's care partner position. This is available in 49 locations, and you can see from this list if your location is there, and you just want to confirm. And so they let us know that they're looking for high performing individuals to join their care partner employee assistance program team. This team supports members at their front door to mental health well-being and will be responsible for supporting the provision and use of employee assistance benefits, employer benefits, and behavioral health benefits. Our goal is to deliver an elite integrated experience across the breadth of RFL, behavioral health, and medical products to ensure every member and their families get the right support for their unique mental well-being needs. And so they let us know the schedule. Now, I really like this lead because of the schedule, and I know this isn't going to be for everyone, but for the folks who it's for, you probably will also appreciate that they have hours 2 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. That means if you're doing something else earlier in the day, you can make this work. And this is a 24/7 call center. So there's probably going to be flexibility maybe once you're past training, but go into it knowing, hey, this is the schedule. And, they do have a 24/7 operation. So maybe after a few months, I might be able to get something else as far as shifts go. So, that's how I would think of it. And so to qualify for this role, the minimum requirements to meet, you need to have 1 year of experience with customer service in a call center environment, 1 year of experience in social, physiological, or human service field providing client support, and basic computer knowledge. So it's nice if you have a bachelor's, it's nice if you have behavioral health, but these are the required things, these are the preferred things, and they have some really great details and benefits down here. So if this one is for you, then I would put my best foot forward. And you already know we've got you covered with the remote resume builder software. This is your go-to to create ATS optimized resume and cover letters. And we have a templates library that has tons of templates. They're already filled out with a lot of the things you want to say. You choose them and then you go into the resume wizard. It's a 5-step wizard where it'll ask you questions. You just put the answer, it puts the info where it needs to go, and boom, you have this beautiful ATS optimized resume. And remember, when you're starting off with the template, you're starting off with a completed resume. You just got to make it true to you. So that's so much easier than, starting from scratch, at least in my opinion. And the template that I would go for is if you're coming from a healthcare background, I would either start customizing the healthcare resume template, or if you're coming more from that administrative office background where you were handling a lot of things that are, in this realm, then I would use the administrative coordinator resume template, and we have plenty of templates and cover letters to go with everything that we offer. So try out the software, and now let's move on to the next hot lead. Now, if you're on my email list, this next hot lead is familiar because I shared this yesterday on my side of the internet. And if you're like, what are you talking about, Delilah? Well, I send y'all emails all the time talking about helpful work from home, info. And that's how folks probably have heard of this one. But it was so good, I didn't want to leave out anybody who, didn't hear about this. Now, this lead comes from a company called Mass Mutual. And this is an insurance company that is in life insurance and retirement and investment products. And you can check them out over on their Glassdoor. You can see this is a huge company, lots of reviews, and people really enjoy working here, which is awesome. Now, to navigate to their careers, if you go to the About Us and click it, you'll see where it says careers. We'll just select that. And then from here, we can learn about them. I'm going to just go ahead and hit search. And then now I can further customize my search. I'm going to get into one lead right now. So jumping on in, this is for Mass Mutual's customer care specialist position. And this one is going to be a lot more, beginner friendly. If you haven't done this type of work, it's going to be, something that you possibly could do. This is like a foot in the door opportunity for insurance. And I love the fact that this is available US wide. They also let us know it's a Monday through Friday, no weekend schedule. And you guys already know I am team no weekends. If I must, I'll work a weekend, but I like the weekends for me and my family and the things I like to do. And so they let us know that the training is going to start January 19th and it's going to go through March 6th. And this is a 7-week virtual training. They let us know some very important details. And what you're going to do is you're going to be the primary service contact with registered representatives. You're going to conduct research and work with appropriate resources to obtain valid information, consult with appropriate resources to identify action required in accordance with corporate compliance and regulatory requirements, and establish rapport and servicing agencies requiring increasing sensitivity to meet their complex needs or high volumes. So to qualify, you just need 1 year of customer service experience, a high school diploma, and due to the nature of this position, as a part of our background check, candidates must be able to pass a non-registered fingerprint background check to qualify as a fingerprinted person under FINRA. So you're going to get a lot of really great transferable skills in this role. And if you're currently working at the grocery store, or you're working in retail or fast food, that is customer service. Okay, these are the minimum requirements that they say you need to show up with. These are the things that, hey, if you have them, ideally the person they choose would have these. If you have any of these, make sure you customize your resume with those things. And so this is a great opportunity. They also give us a ton of other helpful information about their process. So I encourage you to check out all of these things. And if you're like, Delilah, this is for me, then I would put my best foot forward using the remote resume builder software. And I definitely would use that insurance customer service resume template to put my best foot forward. And we have the insurance cover letter template to go with it. And I would be on my merry way. So now let's jump into the final hot lead. So jumping on into the final hot lead, this one comes from Cardinal Health, and I have shared Cardinal Health many times. Now, Cardinal Health is a healthcare company. You can check them out over on their Glassdoor, another huge company that is well liked, that is awesome for us. And if you want to navigate to their careers, you would just go to the bottom, select careers, and from here, you'll be able to see what they have available. I'm just going to go ahead and hit begin your career. And then from here, I'm going to, just exit this out, hit remote, and then hit search. So now I'm able to see what I want to see. They make us go through a couple of steps, but this is where you can, navigate through what they have available. And I'm going to get into one right now. So jumping on in, this is for their customer care order placement position. This is another Monday through Friday role and mandatory attendance during training. That's normal. They say you have to be open and flexible to work any hours, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern, and it will involve Saturday hours. And so it looks like after the training, you might have to work a Saturday. And what you're going to do is you're going to be responsible for answering inbound calls from customers to place orders or reorders of medical supplies. So that's what you're doing. You're helping customers order medical supplies. That's what this company, specializes in. And to qualify, you need a high school diploma or GED. 2 to 4 years experience in a high volume call center is preferred. preferred. So you don't have to have that, but it's very helpful to have worked on the phones before. I will tell you that. And all these other things are preferred. So if this one's for you, then I would put my best foot forward. I would absolutely use the healthcare call center template. This is the one. This is perfect for it. And then I would pair it with the healthcare call center cover letter template and be on my merry way. So you guys, those are the hot leads. I had to get those out to you fast. And you already know once you sign up, you're going to get your login via email. You're going to be able to use the software. We also have a support desk that we're in 7 days a week. If you ever have a question, don't hesitate to reach out to us because we are here for you. Link to try out the software for $1 during our 7-day try before you buy trial is in the description box below. After that, it's only $37 per month. You can't beat that. Next up on the resources list is Extra Leads Club. Join the club and let us help you find legitimate remote opportunities. We help you save time and get results. We upload about 40 of the hottest leads every single weekday, and this has been a tremendous resource for so many people. People have been getting hired, and that's because they've been able to put their application in, and that is half the battle. So try it out for just $1. It's only $10 per month after that. I think you're gonna love it. Link is in the description box below.
And last but certainly not least, get yourself a computer from my Amazon storefront. Amazon's got the deals, and I get a tiny commission if you get anything. This is just to be helpful because we don't want to break the bank when it comes to getting our home office set up, and we need a computer. So check out my Amazon storefront, consider joining Extra Leads Club, and get your application in using the remote resume builder software. You know these are going to go fast. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.